Hi everybody, welcome to It's a Cooking Thing. Today we're going to make biscuits and gravy. I'm all about simplicity, so this is going to cut a lot of corners. Yeah, you can be in the kitchen all day for hours making it. I used to do it, but as I got older, I don't like to be in the kitchen much, and I thought you might enjoy watching a simpler way to do it. So bear with me, and here we go. First, I'm going to start my pan over here and warm it up. I have chosen a hot sausage. For my gravy, you can use sage or whatever you like. So I'm going to cut this open and get this started. Like I said, this is going to be very simple to do. Alrighty, just in the pan it goes. Throw it away. Clean as you go, and it helps out a lot. Okay, now that was a pound of sausage. You don't have to use as much, or you can use more if you want. It's just personal preference. I just found a pound of sausage works the best in this household. Of course, it's going to take a few minutes for this to thoroughly cook through. You always want your sausage thoroughly cooked. You don't want it raw. Now, while this is going, I'm going to get my gravy started. Now this is very easy to do as well. Now, like I said, I'm all about simplicity, so I'm going to be using packaged gravy mix. Now if you like to make the roux and spend more time, of course, you can. I used to do it, but like I said, I like simplicity. So, what I'm going to do with this gravy mix, I'm going to put 3 cups of water in here. Now what I like to do, I like to just go ahead and, I'll have to get my scissors. Okay, now I'm going to be using packaged gravy mix. Now any brand will do, I just happened to choose this, it was on sale. So I'm going to use 2 packages of it. I like to go ahead and just put it in the water. Now sometimes they'll tell you let the water come to a boil. I don't bother with it. You got to wait around for it, and I just as soon not. Now, you want to take a whisk and incorporate all the gravy into the water. You want to stir your gravy pretty quick because it's going to thicken up pretty quick, and it's doing it right now. So what I'm going to do is turn my burner off. Now see how it's boiling? It's just perfect. Now I'm going to take it off the burner and let it just sit back there and wait for the sausage gravy. Let me turn this up just a little bit. As soon as I get the sausage into the gravy, we're going to make the biscuits. Okay, I like a lot of pepper in mine. I'd say probably for me, I'd like about 1/4 of a teaspoon in it. And of course, you can leave that out if you don't really like pepper. I would suggest not adding any salt because this will have salt in it as well as the sausage. And it would make it too salty. Some people like it a little on the saltier side, but I think it just gives it too much salt. Now, this is cooking and shouldn't take much longer. Now also, if you find your gravy starting to thicken up a little bit more than you'd like, you can always add a little more water or a little more milk. Shouldn't be much longer. Check this gravy. All right. It's just perfect. That's one thing about these gravy mixes. They do all the measuring for you and you don't have to worry about it. It'll be much longer. I would say as far as preparing this dish, the cooking the sausage is going to be the longest. Okay, this is just about done. All right, we're going to turn that off. I'm going to bring our gravy back over here. Won't need this anymore. Now, you just want to scoop out your sausage. Now, you'll want a little bit of the sausage grease in here. Because that's what has the flavor. That always does. Alrighty. Now we'll set that to the side. Okay, and now we're going to move on to making the biscuits. Now, you can use any kind of biscuit mix that you want. I have, this is 2 pounds or say 4.5 cups of biscuit mix. Just put it in your bowl. Now, I'm starting off with a quart of buttermilk. Now, you can use fat-free, you can use whole buttermilk, with just whatever your preference. Now, I would start off with, I'd say, half of the bottle. You want to stir that up. Okay, of course this is not going to be enough buttermilk in this, so you would have to add more. Now, if you don't like buttermilk, you could certainly put regular milk in there. I wouldn't suggest just using water. I've never tried, but I don't think your biscuits would turn out and be fluffy. Okay, a little bit more buttermilk. So you just gotta take a nice big strong spoon and just work the buttermilk in. Now we're just about got the right consistency. When it gets to be doughy and just kind of really hard to stir, your biscuits are just about there. All right. Now I would say I've used all but oh, I don't know, maybe about a couple ounces I didn't use. Now if you do want a little bit extra buttermilk, you can. Your biscuits will be a little flatter, but they will still do. Now, what I have here is a baking sheet. I've already put some oil on it. You want to do that or you're going to have an issue with your biscuits sticking. And I would say probably about that much of a drop for your biscuits. It's really not that big because it rises. And don't be afraid if they puff up and start touching each other. It'll happen. It won't affect the way it's baking or anything like that. And you don't have to be real particular when you're making like a drop biscuit. Now, okay, now that we've got our biscuit dough sitting in our tray, I'm going to put this in the oven at 425 preheated oven for approximately 10 to 12 minutes. And all we have to do is wait. Okay, now I think our biscuits are finished. Now you can tell, now normally it takes like 10 to 12 minutes. My oven sometimes takes a little longer. It took about 15 for these. So what you want to do now, when you see these like brown peaks on here, you know your biscuits are done. So what you want to do is get them off out of the pan, because they stay on here, they're just going to get a little bit too down on the bottom. Alright, now I am going to save this one for me. You can put it right on top. You can cut your biscuit however you're going to do it. I'm just going to put my gravy right on top of it. Ooh, doesn't that look delicious? Now I'm going to have a taste. That is so good. Well, alrighty then. Thank you for watching. Please don't forget to subscribe, like, and share. Thank you.